Word up. It's the code word.
Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, rest, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut, arm raised with 2 fingers up. JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite. Next level, top shelf. I'm like, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
I already saw something floating on the bottom in our backstage area. As soon as I saw it, I couldn't help but laugh.
Life is good sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, hey, it is. Life's. Tom and I were talking about that because Saturday we had a great day. We had a wonderful day. We went down to Waterloo early. We finally discovered why the 19th hole is the 19th hole. There is a golf course nearby. Played some golf with one of our buddy referees, Joey Jojo and Cole Cannon.
Nice.
And then we had a great show with APW. It was a good night. Everybody,
How was Cole Cannon's melon?
He's doing good.
Okay.
He was still able to get in the ring on Saturday. I mean, yeah, he got his ass whooped, but he also whooped some ass early. So,
What up, Clint? There's Clint. I was going to say one thing that absolutely, I mean, you want to know what's going on in professional wrestling in the Midwest. Clint Dye captures everything. Do you saw that picture? He caught the moment that Cole Cannon and that rope broke. He caught it. It's unbelievable. You guys, if you're not following Clint Dye now, you need to right now. Danny, how you doing, buddy?
Everybody. Dan, good to see you, I suppose. But, hey to JR and Ace, go F yourself, buddy. I'm trying to keep it
No, it was a great show. Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun. Cole couldn't finish the job on Alvin Falcone, but that's because Alvin Falcone's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
not many people can put him down. We had a scary moment though. We saw Bryce Jordan get completely destroyed by the monster of the Midwest, Lars Metzger.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was bad. Like it was bad. Like honestly, like we all took a look. Tommy's one of the only people that's ringside during a show that actually got through that unscathed.
Listen,
I took a shot.
Lars Metzger knows what he's doing when he just decides to walk away from the top.
You got close and you backed the fuck up, and then
you
Jay
chickened
got
out,
in
Tom?
there.
I started throwing. I had the hands up, guys. I was ready to go. Come on, Lars. Come on, buddy.
I took a right hand from the monster that put me on the ground. TS got knocked out next to me. It was a mess. But more about that another day at the next APW show. Tonight, lots of cool stuff. Whitney's on her way. She's back from the dead, guys. She's just late. It's all right though. It's cool. Big weekend ahead though. We've been having big shows repeatedly, and we're going to keep it going. One of our favorite of the year. We can't wait. Second time coming back for the 3 of us. Bridge City Slam is this Saturday night.
This is another one of those shows that you go once and you automatically become addicted to it. The atmosphere, it's a great venue and just so much excitement and fun. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'll say this for a little crappy town like Ottumwa to have such a nice venue, and it's pristine almost. I mean, people want to use it for their bridal showers and their wedding or baby showers, all that sort of stuff. So that's the whole thing, man. Like this is a nice venue in a real crap town.
It's a big time venue. It's a lot of fun. We had a blast last year. This is for this year. We got Godfather, Christy Hemme, Jack Lamore, Frankie Kazarian, Aiden English, and Simon Gotch, and Masha Slamovich are all going to be there, plus so many more. And it's just going to be a really, really, really huge night in wrestling. Last year we were ring crew, which that was a whole ton of fun. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We have a bunch of guests coming through tonight. We've been heavy in this tag team matchup that's going down on Saturday night, the CW Tag Team Championship match. It's a 4-way dance between 4 teams. We got the champs, the champions of the century, that is, Mason Greyskull, Donnie Peppercricket. They're going to defend their titles against Team 319, Ethan Everhart, Jay Wesley, the MILFs, Jimmy Kins and Bracey Boo Boo, and the Vaudevillains, Aiden English and Simon Gosh. Huge match right there. We had Team 319 on last week. Talked about the show, Bridge City. Tom, probably his all-time favorite episode.
Don't start with me. Don't you dare.
It was so good. It was so good.
I had to see Jay Wesley and Ethan Everhart this last week at APW. And, it's also really hard to not want to just beat Jay Wesley in person, by the way, too. Like, Madhouse, thank you for resharing. We appreciate that. He's just really insufferable sometimes. And he got really in my face about the fact that, like, he thought you guys really loved him and still despised me, which I'm like, guys, I'm still on the show. So I don't know what.
I don't know. To me, this looks like you guys are having a good time. You don't look that mad.
Like your
he
pals.
looks like he's having a great time. I said
that's me crossing my arms because I hate the kid.
Best friends in a photo right there.
I had to work with him. I was not happy about it. Jason Prentice just all of a sudden left me, and like this idiot on commentary with me, trying to do his New Jack style. You saw that shirt there. I'm sorry, as he likes to call it, the New Jay style. Idiot, dummy.
Did you help him or did you leave him hanging?
What, for commentary?
Yeah.
Listen, I am professional still, okay? I got paid for being there, for doing commentary, so I was a professional the whole time through. I mean, yes, did I call Jay Wesley an idiot? 100 times, if not more. But
while you were broadcasting?
Yes, of course. Is that not a professional? I mean,
well, I will give Tom grace. He was without his play-by-play on Saturday night. So
R.I.P. Badger. No, I'm kidding. He was sick. I did say multiple times. I did say multiple times.
First you talk about a kid dying. Now you damn, Tommy.
Tom, you're cold.
That's
okay?
It's not cold. I literally said I can't wait till he gets healthy and is back working commentary with me. To the point I said,
hey, look at that. We got Zach in here. I thought Zach was on live. Right
now. We thought you had a live show.
No, I think he's coming up
against us. Shotgun Wrestling Radio. Oh, our friends in podcasting, huh? Yeah, shut up your ass, take us.
Love it.
Sure.
Love it. I think he's got Jared Thumb, CW champ on tonight.
Tuesday. Yeah.
We can't wait. Saturday, we're all going to be doing our big show too. Shotgun Radio, Card Subject Change, and the 2 count.
Yeah, look at him so quickly to apologize. Basically, 7:30. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we get half hour. Then you're gonna steal some of our people. Take us, huh?
So,
I should have tried to be going after you. That's all this stuff with Nick Bull. Like I can take him out, no problem. I should have been take us out at Convergence, man.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways.
Whatever you, man. Whatever you across the chest.
We're very excited though. We're gonna do that. I think tentatively it's gonna be like 5 o'clock. We'll start that live podcast inside the Fan Fest. So make sure you guys come hang out. We're gonna have some special guests come through. It's gonna be all kinds of fun. And back from the dead.
I'm here.
Whitney is back.
Whitney's alive, everybody. We can celebrate.
Okay.
I would rather be dead at this point, but
Jesus,
I'm here.
Well, listen, we'll cover it maybe next week or some other time, but I know I had to hear from Ace. I had to hear from Gold Cannon this last Saturday about them Cowboys. So I apologize, Whitney, in advance. Have you been hearing from Chase Owens, by the way? I'm sure he's just been letting you fucking have it, huh? Because his Packers.
I've not heard about this from him, and he better keep it that way.
I'm just saying. I'm just
You
throwing it
like-
out there. I know Chase's a huge Packers
leave it.
fan.
Like,
Literal
leave it be.
tears welled up in my eyes.
Leave it be.
I saw him in the jersey and I want to throw up.
Mhm.
Well, first of all, anybody should want to throw up when they see green and gold like that. So, more power to you.
I should, Clint, because I need another getaway, even though I feel like I just had one.
2 weeks ago, but I mean, honestly, yeah,
Life always needs to get away.
Oh,
we don't need to talk
I
about
need a
what we
weekend
did
at my house.
Say again.
I need a weekend at home. I have not been between there and we went to St. Louis the weekend before. It's just like I need to stay home.
Yeah, girl.
But Bridge City Slam is calling. Come and join the fun.
Gotta stop running the streets. I'm too old.
Oh, fuck you.
Sure
I
you are.
literally- I took Monday off work. I took yesterday off. I slept. And
We
slept
all took
day.
yesterday off of work, bitch. It was Labor Day.
Well, I don't get paid holidays, so I choose. If I go to work, I get paid. If I don't, I don't. So
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just being a dickhead.
I usually
usual.
do work, but Lane told me he'd pay me to take the day off, so I did.
Way to go, hobby. What's up, Lane? If he's there,
He's
I don't know.
not here yet. So I spent $145 on the new Stanley Love Shack Fancy cooler, and I'm using it as a lunchbox. So he's at the store buying me stuff to put in my lunchbox.
Oh my God.
I won't eat reheated meat. So
Oh my God.
he should thank me for that though, because then he'd be having to feed me steak double time. That's too expensive. I said that you're welcome. So he's getting me he's gonna make me strawberry yogurt parfaits for breakfast, and then he said he's gonna find me something healthy that I can have like for lunch.
Listen, I didn't really
True
think
man, right there. True gentleman, right there.
He
Yeah,
is
I
the
thought-
best. He really is.
I didn't know how much you got out of this deal, but I don't know how you somehow lucked in to one of the fucking greatest dudes. Because Lane's fucking
Yeah.
awesome, by the way. We
Yeah,
had
we had a
fucking
blast.
great
It's
time
because he
hanging
has
out with-
4 kids with 2 women. There's the
Listen,
that's
Okay.
a big downfall.
Sure.
that's fair.
Big.
Yeah, because I mean, Tom, you got no kids with no women.
Hey,
Yeah, but in all fairness,
women,
Lane
and
looks
it's the life, okay? It's
I
the
was saying-
life, is it not, Tom?
In all fairness, though, Lane
I have
also
to
looks like he's
sacrifice
like
every
26.
other weekend now.
Yeah.
Not the vibe.
That's fair.
Oh,
With 2
Yeah,
lunatics.
kids really ain't for me. Like kids like me, which is weird because I don't like them at all.
Same.
Like my
Same.
nephew,
But like you
I was
could
telling
have
Lane, I'm
kids.
basically
Tom.
Mary
Like,
Poppins.
You could.
I could.
Whitney having kids, that's so questionable.
Yeah.
Whitney was
I'm always
devastated.
dumbfounded when I hear that people leave kids in her. No, I'm kidding.
Kids love me, and I'm just like, and I don't understand why I swear to God, I told Lane, he got home. He went yesterday to the store to get dinner, and he came home, and I had said something. I'm like, God, I just hate kids. We had kids all weekend. I was like, oh my God, my head's gonna explode. I hate kids. I can't believe this is the weekend. And he gets home, and I'm sitting on the front porch with 4 of the neighbor kids. He's like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm like Mary fucking Poppins. They love me. They smell my fear. I don't know.
But you don't
know.
run. You like them. You like
I don't know. I like when I can send them home.
You just think like you're. It's like they're cats that can talk.
Yeah, that part we gotta work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Well, either way,
But-
we're glad you're back. We told
I'm
everybody
here.
you died again last week, so
Oh.
we got to start keeping a tally of how many people died, how many times.
Yeah.
we died on the
I could
Last
just
week
add
was
to my
rough.
Tom
You've
sheet.
seen my Facebook. Last week was rough.
show. Yeah, we're not going to get into that on
We can
here.
talk
Like,
about
you
it
had a
after.
week. Yeah, you had a week. Anyways,
Maybe next month when
It's
like
public,
there's
y'all go
3
look it
yours
up.
are over with or something like that. How about that?
you're constant entertainment even when you're trying not to be, Whitney, and I hope you truly know how much I
I'm glad my
Oh,
misery and pain is entertainment for you assholes.
love you though. We got your back. You know that.
Oh,
We always get you back. Top.
I was like, I'm
2
gonna go on
count
the podcast
or
and it's gonna
night.
distract me and it'll be fine. And then the closer it got, I was like, I'm gonna fucking tear Tom a new one if I go on this podcast tonight.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's
No,
gonna
it's
get way
good.
too personal.
That's good. We don't need Tom crying.
Why is it with me? Fucking these guys
I
are
know
mean
you're
to
the
you
only
too.
one that's nice to me in person. It should be JR.
Yeah,
What?
I know. JR is just like he's such a curmudgeon though when he's in person. People don't realize this. He's a real dickhead in person.
It's all because you went to shake Lane's hand before giving her a hug.
Just fucking walk right
I
past
did
me.
that on purpose because that was the funny thing to do.
Not funny.
You broke her.
Hilarious.
We just
It was
stab you.
hilarious.
All right.
Lane's like, wow, these guys don't even like you. And I'm like,
Lane
oh.
thought it was funny, I think.
He's like, the only one that does like you is Tom, and that's the one you bitch about. I don't understand. I'm like, me either. Me fucking either.
Oh, that's funny. No, but
Kayfabe, everybody. Who would have fucking thought?
Who would have thought? Either way. Well, we're glad to have you back. We're going to dive into. You missed a fun show last week. We had Team 319 on, and we also had Jared Thumb, CEW champion, on talking about Bridge City again. That's going on this Saturday night in Ottumwa, Iowa. Oh man,
I know. I want to be there.
Yeah, we can't wait. We're going to keep the theme going of the tag team match, that 4-way tag team title match. Again, I had that graphic up. We'll put it up here again. We've got the titles on the line, all those challengers. Think of that. You got the Vaudevillains. You got the MILFs. You got Team 319. They're all going after the titles, which are currently held by Mason Greyskull, Donnie Peppercricket. So without further ado, let's bring them in. They are the champions of the century. Let's get them in here. 1 and 2. Gentlemen, welcome to the 2 Count Champs. We're glad to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
Just
Thanks for having us.
be mindful of JR plays with our screens here. This is always a few minutes process. So guys, first of
Musical
all,
chairs.
That's a lot of pressure coming up on you guys.
Why you got to put me next to Ace?
Oh,
I mean, we can go like this. How about that?
No,
I'll be top
Okay.
shelf, fellas. Oh,
That's
God.
better.
I try to be as good.
Hey, she's top shelf, so that's good.
yeah.
you
You know what, Donnie? I'm going to have you back for sure in this match, but we'll put the pretty blonde between the two of you, kind of more like a valet style.
As it should. I'm not mad at that. But again, guys, you have a big match for those titles. Saturday night, Bridge City first. What is it?
I mean, I'm pretty enough, but I mean, we could definitely add some more pretty.
You can never have too much pretty. I'm gonna start with you, Donnie, and then Mason. I'll have you answer this. Bridge City. It's a marquee event. It's the biggest show of the year for Central Empire Wrestling. It's one of the biggest shows that goes down every year in Iowa, in the Midwest. What's the vibes right now, Donnie and Mason, as you guys are coming into Bridge City 7 as tag title holders?
I'll let Mason lead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say it's bullshit that we have to face 3 teams straight off the bat. I don't think there's anything fair about it. I think Bayliss has been a bit of a jerk by putting this match together, but regardless, we're gonna come through.
Well, I don't have any doubt that you guys are going to be coming
honestly,
through.
I think it's more the blame of the commissioner. I think it's more the blame of the commissioner. Ace, I'm looking at you.
Did you
You're the one who put
Ace?
this match
Was
together,
this
didn't you?
This match was already in place. I had very little on this one.
I was told we had the Vaudevillains, and then next thing we know, 319 and the MILFs are in there. Where'd that come from? Huh?
Don't worry about the Vaudevillains, Donnie. I'm up in here in Minneapolis. I should be seeing Matt Raywalt at TNA in the next couple days, and if I run into him, he's not going to make it to Bridge City.
Oof.
Hold on, let me.
Hey,
pick that
all
name up for you.
right.
Got it.
Again, I didn't have a lot to do on this one. We would have to go back to Mr. Bayliss on this one. A lot of Bridge City was ready to go when I was brought into that office. So,
Don't listen to him, guys. Let him hear it. Let him hear it.
I have no reason to lie. First of all, Donnie scares the shit out of me every time I'm at the shows because I do fear for my life. He's gonna take me out one of these nights. I can see it in the eyes.
Both these gentlemen should take you out, dude.
No, well, we're getting there. If you'd stop, Tom. Mason has been having a banner year this last year in the Midwest, and I've seen firsthand the damage he's been dealing in Iowa and Minnesota, and it's that's why I'm saying this is a big night, but there's a lot of pressure that's going to come on these youngsters in this match. And Team 319, Team MILFs here. Obviously, the Vaudevillains are coming in as experienced, but these other 2 teams, these wild card teams, they should be worried because this is an experienced, well-polished team right here in Mason Greyskull and Donnie Peppercricket.
Yeah, of course they should be worried.
Luckily for Mason, I'm a little bit of a tag team whore. I've been a part of quite a few quote unquote dynasties in the Midwest in my tenure in pro wrestling. Myself and Casanova, myself and Superfly. Dude was phenomenal, and then he disappeared. Like he went to the steel factory and never came back. I don't know. Myself and Tim Boston. I mean, I have a laundry list of tag team partners that we have won gold all over the place. So he's definitely in good hands. 319, the MILFs. Yeah, you're right. They're the younger wild cards, but youth and exuberance will never beat experience.
Guys, for those of the folks that are watching that don't kind of understand the mentality of an athlete, and you guys are the champs, so I have no question about it, but explain a little bit what you have to do now to change up, because you were preparing for the Vaudevillains, and now you got these other two teams. I mean, it's extra work for you guys, absolutely. I have no qualms that you're going to take care of business, but explain a little bit of the things that you have to do now to prepare for those other two teams.
So
we faced one of those two
and I
teams
feel like the Vaudevillains.
Go ahead, Donnie.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the Vaudevillains are probably on the same wavelength as myself and Mason. We're going to let the two teams of the kids tire themselves out, and we're going to pick the bones like vultures. We have wrestled 319. We have not wrestled the MILFs yet. 319 got a little lucky, and that's kind of, I think, how they got put in this title picture per se. But I definitely feel that we're just going to kind of bide our time and pick our spots.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to have a ticker, guys, that goes around to who's next for the questioning, because this is the worst part of what we do. I was waiting for Tom to ask a question, but we'll just keep
I
going.
just figured Mason maybe had to if he had anything to add to what Donnie put in there. But I mean, Donnie did.
No, the only thing I would add is just we got to take care of them quick. The quicker we can knock them off, the better. We've got 3 teams in there instead of 1. Ace, and we just got to knock them off quickly. But like Donnie said, I mean, these young guys are just going to go at it. We're going to let them wear themselves out. What do I care?
These guys also always have someone kind of, on the outside that's with them, Axel Grease ringside. So there's always a wild card. And like I said, always covering bases, which you need to in a match like this when you have 3 other teams that are coming at you. Let me ask you this though, especially you, Donnie. Like Clint said in the chat there, you are a Bridge City mainstay. What does it mean to you when you think about 7 years of Bridge City Slam? I think he froze.
Sorry, I must have a very bad connection. I was going to say, you came in kind of choppy on your question.
Oh, okay. What I said is, you are a staple of Bridge City Slam, as Clint Dye said in our chat earlier. Epic main event at BCS 2. What's it mean to you, BCS 7 Ottumwa this Saturday, just to be a part of something so big as Bridge City Slam?
To me personally, it means that I still have entertained. I still am somebody that people love and or hate to see, whether it's winning, losing. I still bring something to the table, feather in my cap.
Hell yeah. Mason, how about for you, being someone who's kind of newer to Bridge City Slam? What's it mean to you being on a big show like this that, again, has so much history and it continues to be one of the pinnacle shows in Iowa every year?
I was there at Bridge City Slam last year, and it was something I knew I had to set my sights on. It was big. It's very different than any other show I've been to, and it was one I definitely wanted to work my way up to and get myself on. I'm glad I did. It's I don't know. There's something about that event. There's something about everything that pulls together that just makes that event so big. And when me and Donnie retain those championships, that's going to be the moment everybody's talking about this year.
I like it. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. And I couldn't agree more. And Donnie mentioned all the people he's been tag team champions with.
Chuck. Sorry, I know he's frozen, but Chuck.
What a dickhead, Ace. I mean, this is why people don't necessarily like you as a commissioner over there at Central Empire, man. Like, you got to really
always quit, Ace.
You know what? Let me give it a fair shot.
You keep up your hand, but you don't know what the hell's going on, dude.
I will say this. I wouldn't have said no if someone was like, "Hey, should we throw those two teams on?" Because it's a great marquee match for one of the biggest shows of the year. Yeah, it's a lot of work for you guys and can be considered unfair. I get that. But man, it's going to be an amazing match that night for the fans. And that's what we're
okay.
Entertaining the fans.
Listen, sometimes those fans are also idiots, so maybe you don't have to entertain the idiots as much as you do. I was just going to say, Mason and Donnie, though, obviously when you retain the championships this coming Saturday, what other prizes you want to maybe set your sights on? You're looking to just take over all of it, Iowa tag teams, or are you looking to maybe go find some single gold to bring it into the whole group? What's the plans after Bridge City when you retain those titles?
Probably taking a well-deserved break and kind of regroup, refocus.
That's very fair.
Get ready for the next curveball Ace has for us.
Yeah, there might be some coming. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting into this position, and who knows? That's what's exciting about CEW right now is this really is kind of a new era that we're coming into. And of course, Donnie is a CEW legend. So the fact that he's a part of this new era as we're going forward, and we're seeing people like Mason Greyskull come in, we're seeing people like Team 319, we're seeing people like the MILFs, we're seeing girls like the Hale twins, Kelsey Magnolia. Like, this is a bit of a change of guard over here, kind of in CEW. But I'm excited because of the potential and just the people that are already there. And yeah, there might be some curveballs because the future could go anywhere with CEW after Bridge City Slam. It's very exciting.
Guys, I'm going to ask you this because both of you have not only worked in CEW but in other promotions as well. Do you guys feel like Ace is over his head with this position?
Oh yeah.
What a great question from JR. What a beautiful question.
I mean, the more I hear you talk about this match, Ace,
I wouldn't necessarily.
Go ahead, Donnie.
I wouldn't say he's over his head as much as he's underqualified, but potato.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's a good point because I mean, Ace, JR, and I were all ring crew at last year's Bridge City Slams, more just out of happenstance than it really was anything else. And now all of a sudden, Ace is ring announcing and a commissioner. I think honestly, send it back to janitorial duty. That's what I'd say.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. Things escalated from last year.
I do got to ask you though, Ace. I kind of get the 319. They got a little bit lucky, but as far as the MILFs, how'd they work their way into this? How did they just squirm their way into this match?
Well, there's a lot of things that had to happen at the Delta Dome when we were there, and one of the biggest things that night was the debut of the MILFs. And
so you just debut in a company and you get a title match.
The potential that these guys showed that night, how could we leave them off the biggest show of the year is the bigger question. Right out of the gate, they were a hit. They were great in ring. And again, it would feel like a big swing and a miss that not involve this brand new upcoming hotter than hell team, the MILFs on Bridge City Slam. It just makes sense.
I guess we just got to shoulder the whole company, right?
Again, this is I get it. I get it.
Yes, you do.
Hey, Ace, if when we're driving down to Ottumwa, you see a goat that has great potential, are you going to put him in the match too?
I mean, maybe.
Some farmer baling hay. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah. I mean, just some, if we see a goat by the side of the road butting his head into a fence post, are you going to say, man, that goat can take a punch. We better put him in a tag match.
I mean, we put one on our podcast, JR.
Shut up.
I am the greatest of all time. I am. You're right.
Ha, joke's on you. I was talking about Whit. No, I'm kidding. Whitney's the goat of the show, Tom. You know that. I don't know why you act like that's not the deal.
I'm something.
Whatever.
Whatever. Either way, though, Saturday night, it is going to be a really big deal. A big deal. And I do get that. It's extra work for you guys. But let me ask you this. Is there anything else going on Saturday that has your interest? I want to start with you, Donnie.
Obviously, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the seeing my so-called associate.
Yeah. I just want to make sure the internet caught up before I go. But yes, that is something that I kind of wanted to ask you about, is we saw a big pivot from Donnie Peppercricket and crew at the Delta Dome when they left Rory Fox alone ringside to deal with his mess, which is not something I think anyone in that building, anyone that follows CEW, anyone who follows Midwest Wrestling would have expected you guys to do.
Hi.
Hey, Lane.
Sorry.
You said it right there. We left him to his mess. Now, reality's first television star, Rory Fox, needs to remember that this is not the Rory Fox show. It was the Champions of the Century show. However, if he's not going to be a team player, I'm not going to play nicely. Focus, Whitney.
Oh, no, she's fine. She just wanted to make sure everybody could see her chest, I guess, tonight.
Yeah,
no big deal, Whitney.
Give it a minute. You're going to see a hand with a
See
stake.
your fucking shit, Tom.
Fair enough.
I've been nice to you today. Now that's fucking over.
Fair enough. Either way. Well, sorry not to interrupt here, but obviously Donnie too. We have this Iowa Legends Showdown matchup going on as well at Bridge City Slam, and you're clearly not part of it either. But is there anybody you're going to be cheering for more in that match, or are you basically who cares? I'm not in it, so who cares?
Honestly, I am jealous that I'm not in that match. Devin Carter, Brian Ash, Gage Octane, all guys that I've faced. I've been beaten up by them. I beat them up. I mean, the Chance Cordova, all great people. But I guess that's the perk of being the owner. You get to pick your match.
You did see Austin Bales
cool
in that one too?
Cool kids.
Well, we could probably lobby Ace to make your
multi-man tag team match.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, Donnie, do you want to be in that match and we'll just make the night hard?
If you're showing the potential in your championship match, maybe Ace will go ahead and put you in it.
Hey man, I have nothing to do with the Legends match. Obviously, there's someone in that match.
I mean, depending on where we're at in the card, depending on where we're at on the card, if I'm feeling limber, I might run out there again.
Here's the deal: we don't know what's going to happen. These two may come in and just clean house and walk right out as champions 5 minutes flat, and maybe Donnie's feeling it then. But that's going to be a Saturday night thing. Y'all have to buy your tickets and come to the show and find out if that's going to happen or not. Because again, why would you not come and take part of one of the biggest nights in Iowa independent wrestling? Let me ask you this: do you? Because again, Donnie, you've been tagging for a while now. I think as long as I've always known you, you've been tagging. Like, are there ever some up and downs that come with that? Like, do you ever get? I mean, not a shot at you, Mason. Not a shot at you, but do you ever get tired of tagging sometimes?
Yes and no. It all kind of depends on the scenarios. I've been a part of tag teams that we've been taken to places, we're going to book you against this talent, and it's been great. And then there's like, well, I don't have anything for you guys, and these two showed up, so we're going to do a tag match because you're good at tag team wrestling. Okay, sure.
Okay. So
Mason, like I said, there's pros and cons.
Ups and downs. I like it. Mason, let me ask you this, because we see you do a lot of both right now. There's some places you're working single matches, some places we're seeing you in tag matching. As someone who's getting in there, like, do you have a preference? Is there something you have more fun doing?
I just like beating people down. I don't care whether it's a singles match or a tag team match.
Yeah.
I just like to take my opponent and put as much hurt on him as possible.
Well, you are in the best business you could be, my friend.
I was going to ask Mason. So now that you're champion, obviously with Donnie, what's the best part so far, other than that championship, about tagging with Donnie?
Donnie's experience. Donnie knows exactly what he's doing. He's got this like sixth sense of how to kind of just work in and out and just keep our opponents on the mat. He's really good with tagging in and out. We're really good at keeping us both fresh. I think that's the reason we've done so well so far.
Nice.
All right, so Ace brought up the fact that y'all basically left Rory to deal with his stuff. Now, the real question is, Axel Grease, insurance policy on the outside. Been with Donnie, I know he's been with you for a while now as well. Has there ever been thoughts that maybe a managerial change is in order? I'm not saying that the top shelf here might be the right call, but what I'm saying is I'm maybe a little more spry. I'm not quite as big as Axel. I might be able to do more stuff for you. Who knows? I'm just saying, I'm throwing my name in the ring.
Are we negotiating here?
There's always a redheaded jackass on this show that goes into business for himself.
Well, where do you think he learned it from? He learned it from Ace.
No.
There we go, Donnie. You understand. I'm not politicking right now. I'm not even trying to. I'm just throwing the idea out there. We could talk more come Saturday. Face to face is always better with these kind of deals, anyways. I'm just putting it out there, because everything I've seen from Donnie Peppercricket and from Mason Greyskull, I love. So I'm just throwing it out there. Just
if you want to, and you're going to steal from our show, take Whitney.
Yeah.
Take Tom. Take someone that's going to help you guys.
Yeah, she has to show up to the show. She has to show up to the show and then be willing to work with the greatness of myself and Mason Greyskull. Now, trust me, I know sometimes we could be a bit of a diva, but we are the champions for a reason.
Say less. Diva, count me in.
See?
Wow. They weren't offering it to you, Whitney. Jesus Christ.
I'll be there.
Damn.
Oh, this is
I'm so sorry for her, Donnie.
Because Tom, here's what happened. Here's what happened because you opened your stupid fucking mouth. They kept an established manager and got the best looking valet that they're going to get. And you get to hang out with me and clean the toilet some more. Moron.
I ain't cleaning no damn toilets. I ain't top shelf.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Listen, right. I figured if Ace can move up from like way down here and then somehow move up towards he's almost top shelf. I mean,
you haven't done
Ace was doing some sort of favor.
So in closing of the axle grease topic, he's been an insurance policy and he's been a liability. Lately, he's been a lot more of a liability than an insurance policy. So, Tom, myself, and Mason might be talking to you on Saturday.
I look forward to that discussion.
News, y'all.
I can definitely look forward to that.
You heard that here first. You never know what can happen at a CEW show, so you guys got to make sure you come out. Let me ask you this, though. What has the preparation been like all week as you come into the biggest show of the year?
For me, just watching tapes, making sure I kind of have an idea of what my opponents are going to be throwing at me. With the MILFs, it's a little harder because they haven't really teamed that much. So I'm looking more individually at their single stuff. I know Jimmy Wild is a tag team wrestler as well. You know, he gets billed a lot as a singles competitor, but he has done his fair share of tag team wrestling. So I feel like that little faction will do well in time, but their time is not now. It's still myself and Mason's time.
Mason?
Well, a lot of what Donnie said, a lot of tape study, but aside from that, just doing what I do every day, just getting in the gym and working on myself constantly to make sure I'm as good as I can be out there. Aside from that, yeah, like he said, tape study. Again, the 319, they've been around for a bit. There's a lot we can see. Like he said, the MILFs, they just kind of recently came together. So looking into their singles stuff is probably a bigger indicator of what we're facing on Saturday.
Mason Greyskull is a prime example of horse meat and clean living.
Yeah, 100% on that. So here's your guys' chance. Let's start with the Vaudevillains first. What message do you want to tell these guys? Directly to the Vaudevillains first.
Just that they shouldn't have stepped into our market. They shouldn't have stepped into our market. We're going to make them feel it. We're going to show them that they don't belong in our company.
Did
you get your order in there, Whitney?
We know my order.
I know.
Stop it. Leave me alone. Why am I here? Why do I come on this show? I'm leaving.
Because you came back from the dead just for tonight. All right.
Because it's entertainment. It's entertaining.
You guys are assholes to me.
Fun. And well, but here's the thing. There's something to be said about being the punchline of the joke. Trust me, I know. But anyways,
I burn all their houses down. No, I'm just kidding.
I would say my message to the Vaudevillains is they should have stayed at the circus, and that I'm going to make Matt wish he was back behind that announce table.
Nice. All right. Team 319, you've been in the ring before. You guys have danced once before. You're going to get them again now. What are you going to tell Jay and Ethan?
I just want Jay Wesley to shut his mouth. If I could duct tape that little redhead ginger's mouth shut for the rest of eternity, that's exactly what I would do.
Hey, calm down. We got some present company here.
Hey, I'm okay with you saying that word though. I'm cool with it.
He could use the G word.
It's okay. You're perfectly fine.
We don't even call it the G.
Right, you got the pass.
G word.
Go ahead.
319. First time was a fluke. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass some days.
There it is.
And
yeah, let him know. Let him know. I love it, Donnie. Hell yeah.
And last but not least, the team, like you guys said, probably the most unknown coming into this match, Team MILF, Brycey Boo Boo, Jimmy Kins. You can tell those guys.
So to help clarify their acronym, Men in Luscious Furs, right? Is that what it is?
I believe so.
I don't think that's what they refer to him as on Grindr.
What kind of journalist are you? You don't even have all the information? Come on.
You're right. I should have gotten that acronym.
99.9% sure men in luscious furs.
Okay, we're gonna, just in case Donnie ends up catching up, we're gonna keep going right now. There we go. Come on, internet. All right. So Saturday night, again, everybody, it is the Bridge City Slam Big CEW Tag Team matchup. Donnie and Mason are putting their titles on the line, taking on Team 319, Team MILFs, and Team Vaudevillain. It's going to be crazy. Now, before you guys leave, we need it on the 2 count, guys. So I do hate to do this to you, and this you can get mad at me for, but a little slight ambush going on right now, guys.
Oh,
we're gonna bring Team MILF in here.
Oh, for God's
sake.
Whoa.
Thank God for the internet cutting out Donnie
us-
out because, no one wanted to actually listen to anything he has to say.
You're so right, Bryce.
Oh,
So we got Brycey Boo and Jimmy Ken's Team MILF here. The Unknowns, a brand new team in CEW, who some might say unfairly got a spot in this match at Bridge City Slam.
Unfairly? Who said unfairly?
Myself and Mason.
Who says we are unfairly?
Myself
Okay,
and
well,
Mason.
I'm just saying, I guess you debut in a company and then you could just have a tag team title shot.
Well, yeah, of course.
According
Because
to
they
Ace.
become the newest, hottest thing in the entire company. Of course. I mean, when you have the people talking, when you
Everyone's
have
talking about us. I mean,
the most important people talking, all the moms out there, you got them talking. You already know it's a hit, baby. It's a hit.
I mean, that's hard to argue right there. I mean, their Delta Dome debut was pretty good, pretty stellar from what I'm hearing. But I mean, I was hearing from
stellar.
Ace,
It was the greatest to ever happen. I mean, literally, you had the debut of the MILFs. Like, everyone who should have been there was there and realize now who the top team is in Central Empire Wrestling. And it isn't these guys. It ain't those guys. I mean, who are they? What did they do? They lost.
Tag
They
champs.
lost.
We're still the tag champs.
They are.
Tag champs.
For
That guy
now.
wasn't even a tag
For
champ. He just
now.
kind of showed up and you said, here you go. I guess you're bald.
Hey,
it works.
you leave Iceman 2.0 alone, okay?
Let's be clear. I worked 2 matches that night, and I won my singles match. The only reason we lost the main event is because me and Donnie decided to walk out when Rory had his head in the clouds.
well, why'd you walk out, huh?
Because they knew they couldn't win.
Rory had his head in the
We
clouds.
were
They knew they couldn't
tired
win.
of dealing with Rory and all this bullshit.
Sounds like excuses. And it's going to be full of excuses after we
Jimmy,
beat
you've
you.
been around Rory long enough. I know you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, guys. They
I like
got
you
a
better
chance.
as a dirty dog.
Ooh, these guys got to say what they wanted to everybody that's in this match, and since they're here, you're here. What's your guys' message to them for Saturday night, MILFs?
Our message to them?
Ours?
And new.
Whoa.
I'm going to swat you two like a couple of flies you are.
That's me carrying my new championship around. Bam.
It'll be great.
Gonna look
when
great.
You guys are the first one out of the match.
Wow.
Is that how it's
Isn't it
working?
first
Is it
one to a
elimination
No,
style?
I would have to guess so. That or will Spinion win?
Because I'm taking them out first. Mason Greyskull, Donnie, you're out of there.
You guys would never
Hey.
be MILFs.
GM, is this a one fall to a finish or elimination? Or is that
Yeah,
above
let's
your
go,
is
Ace.
He's
Where we
asking
at?
you, Ace.
that above
you know
your pay
what?
grade?
I'd love to see elimination. If
It
you
is
guys
probably
are up.
above his pay grade.
It is probably above his pay grade, but that's all right.
To be
That's
determined.
I'm
They're
gonna
a
It's,
man.
it's
I'm
above
I'm
his
gonna
pay
say-
grade because we're getting all the
say it's elimination. There is one person that can override that, but as of right now, I'm saying it's an elimination match. We gotta have every firework possible.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Look
We
at
drawing
that
straws
talk
here,
into it,
Ace?
by the way.
What's that?
I'm sorry,
drawing
Mason. You were
straws
saying-
here. Who goes out win?
There you go. That could be Sing. Yeah.
No, we'll take the
I'll
tiny
figure you
ones
out.
out first.
Yeah. There you go. We'll start with you guys, or we start with everybody and just elimination per team there as they go. Kind of. I mean, but
Can
again,
you-
Come on, Ace. Get it
Or
together.
just
dude.
not
Can you
clarify
clarify
that
this,
at all.
Ace? I mean, you were supposed to be in charge.
These
Well, I'll
guys.
tell
Come
you
on,
what.
what are you doing?
I'll
Book
tell you
this
what.
crap.
You're supposed to be in charge. Can't you?
Bricey
Come
Boo
on,
putting
hey.
Ace on the spot.
Like I said, a lot of this stuff was set up when I came in. I'm kind of just facilitating at this point, but a lot of this was set up. But there is
More
one person.
excuses.
There is one person that will clarify.
Damn, Tovar.
And
Who's
in case
that?
you guys didn't know, this is what runs CEW. It's the be all for CEW, and it is the giant hat.
Not the guy that beat you guys. It's the guy that beat you
What
guys.
is going
Jesus.
on?
Who put
my
this guy
gosh,
here?
JR, Big Ace. We've got Top Shelf. We've got Dial Up Donnie. Hello, Ace. We've got Mason Numbskull. You dumb
Listen,
as
hold
know
on.
you ain't
keep
talking
going
about
so
anybody's
hot,
head
you
with that
talk
big ass
about
hat
champions
on.
like this, sir.
And then we've got Double B, Bricey Boo, and JK. Man, when I was seeing The Godfather was going to be in Atumwa, I was not thinking it was going to be you two MILFs. Man, tag team action this Saturday night. Elimination, by the way. Thank you for letting me clarify that. I am ready to rock and roll. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you guys
Victor
for being
Payne
a
let you
part
know.
of this. This is going to be good.
It's not a dumb hat there.
Last
Victor.
one's
Big dumb
in
hat
and
from
new.
Victor Payne.
First one's
He's
out.
not a
you
fan.
two.
So, Mr. Bayliss, as we look into this match,
Yeah.
I mean, what gets you excited about this tag match for the CW titles?
Well, I think we have four incredible teams. You know, Donnie said some nice things about me. He said some not so nice things about me, but Donnie's the CW Hall of Famer and phenomenal tag team champion for us over the years. Unfortunately, his tag team partner, the Iceman, we're missing out on him. He's having some heart issues, some legitimate life struggle. So we've got Numbskull filling in for him, and I think that's exactly what he is, a fill-in. Can't wait to
Would
see
you
him
calm
take
down
the
on the
pinfall.
numbskull stuff? You gotta maybe like
Numbskull,
give him some
Dumbskull. We've got
He's a dummy.
We've got the
And he's
319. The 319, Jay Wesley. It kind of made me chuckle. Who said he should shut up? I bet he'll be the loudest guy in the room,
Everybody.
don't you think? Everybody. So Ethan's going to tear it up. We all know that. Jay's going to be right there with him. The MILFs. Now, I got to be honest. I like them. I like them a lot. And I've heard time and time again from people that attended our last show in Delta that they like the MILFs too. So the MILFs, I don't know. You better not be ruining Godfather's moment. That's all I've got to say about that.
Listen,
And
all
then
I'm
maybe
saying is
they're
our
looking like a
coach, our
bootleg
coach
Godfather.
matched
Can't
up
even
with
spell
Godfather.
right.
What?
MIL. There's an F. You're missing an F.
Listen, I didn't think anyone forgot people could hear me.
And then we've got the bot villains coming in. Yeah, no, it's going to be great, Dial Up Donnie. It's going to be good. So I think it's going to be a fast-paced match. I like elimination style, man. I haven't seen a tag team turmoil match on the indie scene in forever. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to have it at Bridge City Slam. You know, main event, we're talking about that. We're talking about the Legends match. I'm excited for those matches and the others, but I think this match could be match of the night. We've got 8 solid performers. We've got Grease at ringside. I know these guys are going to tear each other up, and have a good time in a tumble. $20 to see this match? What are you doing? Get your tickets now. You're going to see the big hat too, right? That's worth $20, right?
That's right. That big hat is very popular right now. So as we keep going here on the show, first of all, we got to thank the champion. Turned it back. We got to thank
to go
the
to work,
champions.
Austin.
We got to thank the champions.
When you flip the hat around, time to go to work.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
over the top reference.
This is why Victor Payne hates it, because he would have to see that at Convergence. He hates the damn big hat. He is not a fan. That's why it's again big dumb hat. Victor Payne letting you know, buddy.
Like,
It's kind of hot though. I'm wearing it, and it's just kind of. I don't know. Maybe
it's
not a
different.
summertime thing.
Victor Payne letting you know, buddy. I hate that he hates that hat.
Yeah, dude.
Well, either way,
bet he
I
does.
want to thank the champions for their time coming on here on the first half of the show tonight. Again, these guys, MILFs, you got your hands full. The champions,
Oh.
and no one to sell short here in Mason
No longer
Greyskull
small.
and the legendary Donnie Peppercricket. So again, thank you, champs. We shall see you guys Saturday night. You guys are good to go. I know you have busy nights and days ahead planning and getting ready for what could be one of the biggest matches of the year in Iowa. So thank you again. We appreciate the time. We will see you Saturday. I don't know why you guys are like that, MILFs, but be nice as we
What?
thank the champions.
We're gonna beat them up. What do you want me to do? Say hi, I love you, goodbye. What do you want? I'm gonna beat you boys up.
But
I'm taking those titles.
I'm gonna save it for the ring. But again, gonna thank the champions, guys. Mason, Donnie, thank you again. We'll see you guys Saturday night. Feel free to hop on off there, and we're gonna keep the MILFs around, and we're gonna keep Mr. Bayliss around. And so first of all, good question to ask you. Yeah, Austin. We see the debut of Brycey Boo and Jimmy, and very short time later, these guys are now in a title shot in the biggest show of CW's year.
Yeah. Well, they did a phenomenal job. And I listen to the fans like you do, Big Ace. Like, we're both out there hearing this all the time. And I'll be honest with you, they weren't saying anything about anybody else. And so you got to listen to them, right?
True.
Like, if the fans like them that much or hate them that much, you got to put them out there that much and even more. So I'm excited for it. We'll see. Are they going to be a one and done or a two and done? I don't know. Time will tell this Saturday night in the Tumwa at the Bridgeview Center. But the MILFs, I think they're going to do great in this match. I hope they do.
Hey, listen, I can always tell you, we're
know,
never one and done. All right, I can
there it is.
guarantee you that.
We're ready all the time, baby. Forever. We're MILFs.
Yeah, I mean, again, you don't have those kind of jackets, those kind of furs, those coats without thinking you're going to be in this game for the long haul. I mean, those are some.
This was $2,000. Come on,
see right there.
Yeah, forever.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Genuine.
This is a real leopard.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys do the
okay.
paintwork? That leopard. That's how it was killed right there, Tom. Those colors.
They killed the leopard dyeing it.
It was rare.
It was rare. What do you guys think, though? You've been at one CW show. The MILFs show up. They take the crowd by storm. And now you have a title match against three heavy-hitting teams at CW's biggest show. What's this feel like for the MILFs?
You wanna explain it to him, Jimmy Kins, a little bit?
Oh, sure. Let me go at this one. I mean,
you got it.
Well, you put two of the greatest in Iowa together, and what do you expect to happen? I mean, two of the greatest, they're going to be the greatest together, if not even better. Even a greatness that we've never seen before, even. And we have our hands full, sure. We're going up against some of the best competitors in Iowa and the vaudevillains, but I mean, me and Bryce, we got a good thing going, and I feel real good about our chances going into this event. And at the end of the day, we'll do whatever it takes to walk home with those belts.
Yeah, listen, I mean, the only reason we lost to 319 in Delta is because we were distracted. All right, there was some fine honeys middle up. They were just doing everything they could to distract us from the match.
There were so many in Delta.
There's just, I mean, like,
in
what else
Delta?
were we supposed to do? Yeah, man, Delta Hidden Gem.
Okay.
On top of that,
you know what? First of all, I wasn't there. I will believe you.
Yeah, but
you know what, though?
We have the tag team champions, which, yes, we were giving them the biz, right? They were giving, I mean, they've been tag champs for a reason, right? Or at least Donnie has, Mason, he's coming and picked up the weight at least.
Yeah, I mean, he got thrown in there.
He's done his thing, but in the end, ain't nobody like the MILFs.
Well, let me ask you this: we don't know anything really, like if you guys as a team and as well, this new attitude you guys have of moms, I guess, right? Is that the target demographic? Are you guys going for all the moms in the crowd?
I mean, your mom, your auntie, your grandma, your cousin. I mean, anyone that applies to.
That makes me very scared to ask what the MILFs do for fun when they're not wrestling.
Ayo, hey, we're gonna try and keep this PG, brother.
Staking
we
out
can't even
Chili's.
go there on this show.
Staking out Chili's. That's what we're doing.
We're going to Chili's.
Okay, so is that where you found them, Austin?
I think what they're trying to say is, if you're a cutie, bring your booty to Bridge City Slam this Saturday night. The MILFs are looking to make your night.
Let me tell you
Am
this,
I right?
guys.
Yes, no, this is exactly right.
Now, what worries me is that you admitted you got distracted in Delta, right?
Right.
Allegedly.
How are you going to make sure that doesn't happen at Bridge City Slam, biggest show of the year for CEW? If you thought there was some ladies in the crowd that were distracting you in Delta, I wait till you get to this crowd in Ottumwa for Bridge City. Like, how are you going? Like, what? Like, you have to stay focused.
Well, we've gone through some experimental training. With blindfolds.
Oh, like
we're
blindfolds?
unsure. We're thinking. I'm unsure, but I'm trying because I don't know. I can't control myself as soon as I see a mama. So I'm trying to practice with the blindfold. I don't know what's gonna happen.
The hope is that we can get it all out before the match. You know, we can kind of, that way, we're going to the match, we're relaxed, we're zenned out. And then if for some reason there just happens to be more, I mean, distracted never. Who? Me?
True, we do have the whole fan fest to mingle it up. So, I mean,
you're going to want to come mingle with us.
We got the whole fan fest to mingle, but then also I'm a little worried that you might find a few. I'm sure there may be a few in Ottumwa going to Bridge City Slam. There should be. I mean, honestly, everybody in Ottumwa, everybody in Iowa should be at Bridge City Slam. Everybody in the Midwest should be at Bridge City Slam this year. But I'm sure with Fan Fest, you might find a few. My worry is y'all are just going to have too much fun before the match. You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
we have priorities.
They're young. We're in charge of our bodies. There's nothing that'll stop us.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that answer.
So spirits are riding very high as we're coming into this match on Saturday night. Again, it's you boys taking on the champs, Donnie Peppercricket, Mason Greyskull, also Team 319, and of course, the VOD villains, who I've had the pleasure of seeing numerous times, and the last time very up and close in the ring. Again, these guys are former NXT champions. I mean, that's just these guys. You have our CW champions, who are no joke. You have 319, who we've seen win championships around Iowa. They're no joke. So you guys got a pretty full dance card in the ring that night. Are you doing anything to prepare?
Are you implying something there, Ace, that we're jokes?
No.
You've done a really good job at explaining how everyone else isn't a joke, but for some reason, when it came to us, you didn't say shit.
Have you looked in the mirror at your robes lately?
Have you looked in the mirror,
JR, just relax.
JR, in the last 50 years of your life to realize how much of a joke you are?
Listen, we've gotten to the point where we can have nice, cool things like this because we are the greatest. We can do whatever we want. We can wear whatever we want. We can be whoever we want because at the end of the day, we'll do it better than you'll ever be or whatever you'll ever do it.
That robe in $12.50 will get you a bus ticket to Chicago. Have fun, idiots.
Let me ask you this.
JR, I don't like this attitude sometimes. You're coming in here.
What you like, Tom?
I feel like you're
you suck so much ass, Tom. You lick so much butt to make everybody like you. I don't give a shit anymore. I feel like being genuine is the way to go here.
Let me ask you this.
His days are numbered, so he's just acting how he wants to act, a grumpy old piece of shit.
What is the strategy going in with 3 other teams?
Well, generally the strategy when coming in with 3 other teams is to eliminate those 3 other teams. generally that worked out in my opinion. The other option is bribery.
Wow.
We have a lot of money, and I'm sure someone will take the dive. I mean, come on, look at Jay Wesley. There's no way he won't take at least $10. All right.
He would be an easy bribe.
That guy would literally take a po' boy from fucking Popeyes at this point. All right, that guy is.
So consider him even out of the mouth.
And the wild man, Ethan Everhart. I'm sure if we throw a stick really far, he won't come back. All right, he'll get lost looking for the stick, and then gone immediately. Right. Then you have the vaudeville villains. We'll just say there's some old school fucking movie going on across the street, and we won't see them. All right, black and white, soundless, nothing.
Some Nickelodeon just came out, and they got to go watch it. Is that what you're saying?
I gotta go, and then you finally got the CW tag champions. You know, at that point, you know, you shine up that bald head, you slap it, and you ask Donnie to please leave a loser.
Well, I think that's why JR is getting so mad at you guys, because he used to be old friends with the VOD villains. He knows how that time was back in 1992, and so he's just trying to defend his era of living.
All I'm saying is, and I'll say the same thing that I always say about Bryce, and I don't know what the hell happened to you, Jimmy. Bryce is one of the most talented athletes I've ever seen. Same thing for you, Jimmy, but I don't know what the hell this attitude. I don't understand it. There's nothing that you can tell me that'll make me understand it, because it's ridiculous. And if you don't think you're viewed as a joke, then don't act like a joke. That's all.
JR, the only reason you think this is ridiculous is because you ain't get it like we got it, son.
Yeah, this runs way deeper than just this. We're on like a
somebody's jealous.
We are on like we're on like a 2.5, 3 year feud of JR and Bryce Jordan. So.
Well, and not only just JR and Bryce.
Oh, you don't matter.
You know, I mean,
every week it's whatever time.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying, like, this is why Whitney's probably on mute right now, is because she doesn't want to say anything against Bryce, because she's been personally, if you will, harassed about this.
I'm enjoying the show.
Whitney might be into it.
This is a whole different look to Brycey Boo. Jimmy
might be into it.
I do honestly kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Might be into it.
Let me ask you. Fashion forward. Love it.
JR, just get on board. Come on, JR.
Double B and JK. Let me ask you guys this: we're heading into the biggest show of the year for CEW, Bridge City Slam 7 years of Bridge City Slam. Definitely one of the biggest shows that goes down in the state of Iowa on the independent wrestling scene. Probably one of the biggest shows in the Midwest that goes down. What, how important is it to you that you guys are being involved in this show and something that's just a marquee show? You know, some would say the WrestleMania of CEW.
I mean, it's pretty crazy because if you really think about it, my tenure in CEW hasn't been very long. I don't think Jimmy's has either.
No.
I think we both came in around the same time, and then we donned some luscious furs, and now all of a sudden we're part of the biggest show.
It's pretty crazy too, because I mean, going back, if you go back to the first Bridge City Slam, little Jimmy, before he was Jimmykins, came backstage, you know, helped set up, did a seminar and whatnot, was trying to get on the show back. That was, you know, however many years ago. And now, first, you know, after a couple matches in CEW, however many years later, and boom, the MILFs are on Bridge City Slam. So, I mean, I think our talent speaks for itself right there. I mean, it's been a hard battle to get to where we're at, but hey, I mean, look at us.
Now we're here. Now we're in the same match as the Von Villains. Guys that have been traveling everywhere across the world, been on TV. And that's not even to put down the other tag teams that are in this. Like you said, heavyweight champs in 319.
And we have a lot of respect for CEW and everything they've done and Bridge City Slam and what they've built. And we're excited to be a part of it, but we're also excited to meet some MILFs along the way, if you know what I'm saying, and collect some tag team championships.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to ask this question then.
Let me ask Ace one thing quick. Did you literally call him Double B?
Oh, yeah, he's Double B.
Yeah, Brycey Boo.
What the literal fuck?
It's his
Wow,
name.
JR's just an old.
They're gonna
angry
announce him
man.
as Double B. It's like
man.
Triple H.
My job is to call these guys by their names when we're talking about these shows. Like I got to do it. I can't, if we're off
Double
air, maybe I'll
B.
be like, whatever.
Listen,
But
There, we
Double B
weigh
right there.
in at 2 stud muffins.
2 stud
We are
muffins.
from your mom's room. It is
Specifically your mom's.
My mom's having knee surgery, you assholes.
That's why I've been in there.
And
I've
we're
been nursing her
relieving the
back to health.
pain.
You sons of bitches. Ah.
Austin, I have a question for you then too, real quick. Obviously, with these two absolute brilliant minds right here with the MILFs, right? Brilliant minds, hell of athletes, and with how they're kind of dressed right now, Fan Fest. Here's the big picture: Godfather in one booth, the next booth right next to him, the MILFs. What are you thinking, huh? I think that's going to be a corner that we got to make sure we maybe put some velvet ropes up, make sure that line is highly secure. I mean, I'm willing to work that line, make sure I, feed out the ones who shouldn't probably be there, the uggos and all that sort of stuff.
Get those
Make
uggos
sure
out there.
only the best people are going to see the MILFs and the Godfather. What do you think?
Well, hey, and by the way, I think you guys should be in between both of them, separating them. You guys have some pretty sweet jumpsuits too. And I think the Fan Fest would be complete if, as a fan, you could walk up and you could wear the Godfather's hat, you could wear the MILF's robe, and you could wear JR's jumpsuit from the ring crew. I mean, this is fan interact. Hey, show this jumpsuit. You guys still have it close?
Yeah,
This jumpsuit is sweet.
Now,
I mean, talk about a fan experience.
In context for everybody watching, last year at Bridge City Slam, it was the first time the 2 count came, and Austin asked us to sit ringside and be ring crew and help clean up in between matches and everything out there. You had Boogeyman with the worms, Saint bled all over like crazy, all the crazy things that happened last year. Well, we joked about how cool would it have been if we had old school WWE jumpsuits like they did back in the 80s and 90s, the ring crew guys. Well, the 2 guys who are going to be ringside, since I won't get to be sitting with them this year, have jumpsuits that say Bridge City Slam ring crew, and everybody make sure you say hello to the ring crew Saturday night.
Front and back.
I love that.
Good job, ring crew.
Wait,
Ring
JR,
boys.
what are you doing? You need to put that back up. You've never looked so good. having
Shove
that
it
right
up
in front of
your ass,
face.
Bryce.
Oh, Brycey Boo, you know how to make that just so sweet right there too. He ain't wrong. Like, as far as guys with ponytails on this show right now, like I mean, it's between JR and Bryce. I'm gonna go Brycey Boo on this one, buddy. He's tipping those scales, baby.
Between morons and this show, Tom, you're top shelf. So shut up.
Hey, always, baby.
Are you gonna take that top shelf chill, huh? Are you gonna take that?
I have to, because I know he doesn't have many breaths left. So I'm just gonna let him go ahead and kind of talk his way out.
Wouldn't you just love it if I keeled over picking up something at the goddamn wrestling show? You
don't.
asshole.
Actually, what I need you to do there.
Austin's like, please don't. Please don't do
that. On a side note, I actually need to make sure that JR at least lasts through September 28th. If he keels out before the 27th, him and I can't do a show in Duluth.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
See, this
I need to make sure he's okay until at least the 28th.
And this just sells.
No one hurt my partner on ringside, okay?
Sorry, this just sells me so much.
Jimmy, what you got going on?
Yeah, like the fact
He
that
loves the pussy.
Yeah, the fact that the MILFs love pussycats, both of these guys, big pussycat guys. It's hard to hate on them.
My new favorite tag team.
This is how we just talk about our cats with women, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we have cats too."
No,
Whitney
it works every time.
Bryce out the window, and she's just sold. Look at it. She's going to show her cat.
See?
Exactly.
Discount.
Tito.
Bryce, I know you got a cat running around there somewhere.
And then she accidentally exits herself out. Way to go.
He's like,
let me ask you guys this. Again, we've seen you both in different shades of professional wrestling, I guess you could say. But like, what was it? What was the story? What was the night that all of a sudden Brycey Boo Boo and Jimmy Kins are sitting there talking, and they're like, you know what? We need to just be open about this and bring this MILF lifestyle to the light.
So we were sticking out. There's this great thing going on in Des Moines called Emo Night, right? And to get prepared for such a night, such a grandiose night, to find ourselves some fine honeys.
Oh yeah.
We were listening to Young Gravy and Baby No Money. We said, you know, we relate to these guys so much.
If you don't listen to them, they're pretty into MILFs. They're pretty into our kind of style.
Oh boys, Young Gravy's from Rochester.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, Ace. I'm just saying.
Gotta help hook it up, Ace.
So then, we're talking it over with a Mr. Bayliss one night, and we're like, hey, I see you like Young Gravy. And he said, yeah, I like you. And I said, we are like Young Gravy.
We're better.
we gotta show you just how Young Gravy we can be. And after that, Pricey Boo and Jimmy Kins were born.
I mean, that's something you guys will be able to tell your children someday. When you put them to bed. No,
your multiple children.
I love it. I think it's I love the fact that a local celebrity in my hometown has inspired you too to be on this path of life.
Listen, he's got his priorities straight. We're enjoying ourselves because me and Bryce together, we're like not even a wrestling gimmick. This is how we party. This is our lifestyle. This is how we get down. And, we're finally getting to just be ourselves in the ring and be who we want to be. And everyone wants to say it's a joke and this and that. But this is how we like to have fun. And we're tired of being serious and all that BS. We're trying to have fun and meet some ladies.
And then just, scrounge up a little gold along the way. Just to let people know.
Just to show that we're still the best. That we're still really good. We can do all this and be good.
Plus, ladies love gold.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is true.
Ladies do love gold. That's a good point right there. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I hope you guys find some pre-show MILFs because it would be great to see you guys come down to the ring just being escorted by a parade of MILFs. Oh my
I'll pay people. No.
Come on, Jimmy Kins. You know they're lining up already.
We got a list. We're checking it twice.
Jimmy Kins, you're in luck. The Godfather will be there. I'm sure you guys can talk business.
Talk business with the Godfather. I'm just saying, I already know that the line outside of the Bridgeview Center there in Ottumwa is like probably around the block, just waiting to get in come Saturday. All right. Like I'm sure soon as they all got done with their Labor Day festivities, the ladies especially saw the MILFs on the poster, saw the MILFs on the promotion, and literally just said, we got to get down there, Bridgeview Center. Let's make sure we're first in line to get through the door. Got to go see those guys. Got to go see the MILFs.
So one more question, boys. Debut night. What was the vibes that night? What were you guys going through in the mind there as you knew this was the first time the world was going to see what you two were really about?
And it's just going to be so easy. That's it. Going out the curtain, we knew exactly what we planned on doing. And we had no doubt at all within our minds what we were doing. And we're going to go out there and show everyone who we were. Specifically, the demographic of age 35 to 60.
Ooh, 60.
Whitney, you in there?
Yep. I am.
It worked.
And are you in on this game? Are you in on this team?
I already said yeah. There's no turning back now. I'm here.
Yes.
Look at it.
I
I
could be a really good asset to help you guys wrangle up some women. I know how to bring
a wing woman. Oh, a wing woman will be good.
Wing woman Whitney, I'm really good at it. I promise.
All right, we might need to give you an application for our group.
I'm telling you.
There's a 401k and all that bull.
Whoa, you got
I walk around with a clipboard and be like, "You hot, sign up. You pass. You're not gonna make
perfect.
Come sign up."
You get a 401k if you're in the MILF.
It works.
Listen, don't ask questions.
That's amazing.
When you got 4 of them, they each come with their own 401ks.
That's exactly how it works.
I mean, I think this actually gets sold itself. I'm not even going to try and politic on this one. Like, I don't need to necessarily manage the MILFs. I think Whitney's got it all down.
I think I can do it.
I think this is a team right here.
The triple dubs over there. Wing Woman Whitney. Hell yeah.
Well,
women are really easy to impress. I can just walk up to them and be like, oh my God, I love your shoes. Where did you get those? Conversation started there. Be like, hey, these are my friends over here. They would love to buy you a drink. You should come hang out with us for a little bit. Bam. Sold.
My gosh.
Women are easy.
Here come these two in the freaking coats, ladies.
Whitney's never even done this for me. I thought we were friends with you.
It would work. I'm trying to give you a whole dating show. What are you talking about?
That's true.
I want it. We had to run like a reality show with the MILFs.
We have fully discussed that.
Wing Woman Whitney. We got to change your name right here. We can't just have just Whitney here. Wing Woman Whitney. We're changing this right now. We're going to change your name.
So, real quick, guys, I'm going to thank the MILFs, Brycey Boo Boo, and Jimmykins. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on here. You guys have made a big, big old giant splash in CW and Midwest Wrestling. Cannot wait to see this match. Again, 4 amazing teams that are going to just throw it all at each other for Saturday night. That's that tag team match. Bridge City Slam. Oh, man, we're so excited. So thank you, boys. Thank you, MILFs. Go back to MILFing or whatever it is you're doing. You may, I don't know, you probably got some ladies waiting. I don't want to keep you long. So
it's
you boys.
Time to head to Chili's.
There it is.
Let's go to Chili's.
Baby back ribs. All right, boys. Thank you. Austin, you hang out. Boys, we can't wait to see you Saturday. Thank you.
Yeah, see you Saturday.
Farewell. Those titles are ours.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.
Bayliss.
What is up?
Well, I mean, it's a big week, sir. First of all, what is the week for you like? Like, this is your baby. This is you. You are CEW. 7 years of Bridge City Slam. What is this week of Bridge City Slam like for Mr. Bayliss?
Man, it's nuts. It's crazy. It's stressful. It's not a lot of fun. You know, I've been hustling this for 9 months. And now people today are like, hey, can you deliver tickets to Ankeny, which is 2 hours from me? I'm like, no, you've missed it. You know, they're asking, hey, could you pick me up and take me to Bridge City Slam? No, like, it's just wild. It's crazy. I'm really proud of it, but it is a lot to take in. It's so much different than any other night. I'm very excited for it in the sense of this is a career defining moment for so many people. This might be the biggest wrestling show that fans ever see. This is in rural Iowa, 2 hours away from Des Moines. So when you come into a small town like this with The Godfather, or we've had Kurt Angle, $1 Million Man, when you come in with 50 some celebrities over the course of the last 7 years, like, this is as big as it gets for some people. And now I know we're all spoiled because we live in this industry and we rock and roll to shows and whatnot, but some of them will never make it to Des Moines. So coming to the Bridgeview Center this Saturday night is a pretty big deal for them, and in return, it's a big deal for me because I'm happy to help kind of put the pieces of that puzzle together for them and for me too. It's something I never thought would happen. I was always told it couldn't happen, and we just started off with a hope and a dream and a few prayers, and here we are 7 years later, feeling really good, and we've got a contract signed for the next 7 years of this. So,
nice.
Yeah, it's what every year, we get done with Bridge City Slam, and I spend like 3 or 4 days just kind of like crying, not because I'm even sad. I'm just happy, but it's just an emotional drain. Like, I'm with you guys tonight. I'm with somebody else tomorrow. I'm always somewhere talking about this for 9 months, and then boom, it's just over. And people are on to the next. So the withdrawal is real and it sucks. So that's coming, but I'm excited about my match. I'm excited to be back in the ring with guys that got me into the industry. Look at that. That's so cool because these guys, a lot of them have been retired for years. Brian's been out of the ring. Gage, Devin Carter, Vin Cross. AJ Smooth is still rocking and rolling. He's great. At Latin Thunder, he retired here recently, but I think he's one of the more recent guys to get out of this. Devin Carter, we love him. He was the first ever CW heavyweight champion. So 20 years ago when I got into this, I was riding up and down the roads with these guys. I was training with them. And for me, it's neat because a lot of my family has not seen me in the ring. You know, my son, he gets a kick out of it, like saying, "Hey, Dad's cool, and Dad's got this big hat, and it's going to be awesome." And I wore it on the school. I drive a school bus. I wore it on the bus last week, and all the kids thought I was the coolest. So, yeah, that made me feel good. But anyways, it's a feel good moment for me. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited to like be in there in that space again, and to be in there with my boys is super cool. So I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose. I just care that I have a good time and entertain people. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Talk a little bit about the origination of the big hat.
Yeah, so the big hat was flirting with me on Facebook ads for about 3 months, and I thought it was cool. I kept looking at it and thinking, damn. But it's like $125, right? Kind of a lot to go out on a whim, and I thought maybe I'd get it and it'd be like some flimsy thing that I wasn't ever going to wear. But it just kept hitting me. And finally it came with like a 20% discount code on a day when I had some money in my account. And I'm like, all right, I need a write-off for this year's taxes. I'm going to buy a CEW logo big hat. And so I buy it. It takes 3 weeks to get it. I put it on and I thought, I'm wearing this to the show this weekend. And, you know, you think that people are going to like it. But my wife was making fun of it and thought it was the dumbest thing she'd ever seen and told me to take it off. Do not wear it. And that kind of motivated me to wear it and see for real. And so I put it on. I'm walking around and everybody sees this big hat. And now I'm having fun. And they're like, we got to use this in the match tonight. And I'm like, yes, we do. And I've got some ideas, you know. And they've got some ideas. And all of a sudden, everybody wanted to wear it. And it was like, I love it, you know. So Big Hat is coming to town this Saturday in Ottumwa. I'm sitting here, you know, listening to everybody, and I'm practicing my Big Hat autographs. I'm that into this. So yeah, the Big Hat was just Facebook ads flirting with me for like 3 months, and I gave in. So,
well, you know, obviously, it's been a big few weeks for you and for Central Empire as well. You know, obviously we got to see you at Convergence. That hat became basically one of like 3 talking points. One of the other ones being whether Cole Cannon died or not. But yeah, again, that hat right there. Some of the comparisons to you at with Toad from Mario Brothers. It was very funny because you're one of the ones who shared that, and I saw that. I was like, wow, oh my gosh. First of all, whoever told you that and sent you that picture, that comparison, bravo to them. I did not see it initially, but also it does kind of work. Yeah. But also, you know, to take the chance on it, wife being what it is as far as telling you you look stupid or whatever. I'm normally one to be a bit of a curmudgeon too and try and put something down like this. But I gotta say, with your personality, with your larger than life charisma and this hat, I hate to say it, Austin, you got something here. And I hate to say it because you know how much I don't want to put anybody over at all. But this is
that Toad photo.
Great.
So here's how the Toad photo came. Like, this was so much fun. So I get thrown down by that guy that thinks this big hat is stupid, and the hat falls off, and now the crowd's a big hat, put it back on. So I put the big hat on and throw my hands up, and they're having a good time. I'm like, all right, cool. But then I go, and that is when Toad was born. And I just love it. You know, it's just crazy.
Victor Payne was goofy. The one who hated the hat the most.
Yeah, he hates the hat. So, I mean, I love emotion. Good emotion, bad emotion, throw it at me. I'm ready for it, you know? Some of these photos are kind of funny. Some of them are embarrassing. Some of them are cool. Some of them, you know, but I'm proud of the moment. You know, we went out and we tried it, and I think I've got something. And I'm really excited for that. It feels like Mankind Sacco. It feels like Santino's Cobra. It feels like my big hat. So here we go. I mean,
Whitney, I know you're eating, Whitney, but let me ask you this, because we all know Austin coming into to that show with the hat, right? So like, not something that's like out of the norm once you get to know Mr. Bayliss.
Immediately caught my eye.
Okay.
Yeah. Immediately. I saw him walking over to the side with it on. I'm like, what is this guy doing? Immediately caught my eye.
Yeah.
I love it too. I think it's great. It was not like a distraction in the ring, but it was like the pinpoint of my focus the entire time we were in the ring. Mm-hmm.
So I think the design of it initially was for like sports fans, right?
I better
like
not see it in my damn Facebook now, though, that you've been talking
will.
about Facebook ads.
Whitney, it's going to. I'm even going to send it to you just to make sure. But you talk about it and there it is. And I think I saw it and it just kept bing, 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 bing. But yeah, like I saw it because it looked like a fun tailgate thing. It had people out at like the Super Bowl and stuff wearing it. I'm like, that just seems like a vibe I would have fun with. And didn't really even think wrestling. I just thought, advertising. And it works. So, yeah, now you just run with it, I guess.
You'll be able to incorporate so many different things as far as wrestling, though, with it, like hiding things in it, doing this, doing that. I mean, there's some things you can do with it.
And it's you can do so many things with it that I don't have to now beat up my body. I mean, I've had 2 knee surgeries because of probably wrestling. And so I'm old enough now to where I like want to go to work on Monday. And so I see this hat as like giving me another 20 years. Right. And that sounds crazy, but like I really want to be around that long. So it makes me excited.
Well, let me ask you that. You mentioned, you're taking it easy now. You're getting older here. So this year we see the return of Austin Bayliss in ring, literally within the last 2 months, I believe. Right.
Probably.
Thing. I wasn't at the Battle Royal, but I was in Delta Dome.
Yeah.
Your first match back in CW, and I don't remember who it was that I told this to backstage when I ran back there for a second during your match. But I literally I was like, holy hell, he's a fucking ball of just energy, and is just go I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah,
but it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It looked like you had never stopped. And then we see you at Convergence, and again, the hat was a big help. But again, a lot of that is who the person.
So much charisma with or without
the hat, and
so
that
much.
Again, you come out with this just ball of fury that is just you can't ignore. How much fun has it been for you getting back into the ring these last couple months?
Well, when you hear compliments like that, and thank you, it's like so addictive, I just want to go do it right now. Don't want to take the hat off. I'm wearing it on the bus tomorrow. But no, it's just fun. I've missed it. I have missed it so much. But honestly, my weight got out of control after I had a couple knee surgeries, and I just have always felt like you need to look like a wrestler to be in the ring. And so we were in Mexico. I had some photos taken of me. We take a bunch of pictures when we're in Mexico, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, not good. And so I started working on my health, working on my diet, working on myself. And the first goal was, excuse me, to get back in the wrestling ring, because to me, that's something that would motivate me. And it did. So when you go out and I had not really wrestled in a very long time. So when you go out and it just feels good, right? I feel like it's just, you're back home. And while I've been around the ring for 20 years promoting shows and whatnot, I don't really get in the ring and test out the ropes. I let other people do that. I don't really bump just because, I'm self-conscious, right? How you look, how you feel. So just let other people do it. And so then when you go back out there and you do it and the crowd pops and they're excited for it, or they have signs, or they want a high five, or they want an autograph. There's a guy, you're not going to believe this. You're going to see it this weekend, I hope. He's getting a blue rocket tattoo on his chest.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that is amazing. That's super cool. Yeah, we'll have to see, but I think it's going to be really funny. But I'm just excited. That motivates me, and the compliments don't hurt either. That's awesome. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm very excited, mostly because when we did see at Convergence, I knew this was a culmination of some of the work that you've been putting in, which is very impressive, by the way, too, to get down to a weight that you feel comfortable getting back in the ring at. But your love for the sport itself, too. I mean, we've seen you rent out your ring for Madhouse, Absolute, and a bunch of other places, too. And what you did last year at Adventureland and the work you put in. I mean, you were sweating buckets before anybody ever came in the gates. That's impressive to me. And I know how much you love this business and stuff. So with that all in mind too, and how many years you've been putting in Bridge City Slam right now, and obviously you're saying 7 more years of this. When do you see for yourself, is there an endpoint? Are you saying we're going all the way to the end, like JR age and past?
Shut up.
How long do you see yourself in the business?
I mean, I'm just happy to be happy. I'm happy to be there. You know, wrestling has ups and downs, and there are times when I feel really good, and there are times when I feel really down. I'm having a good time. You guys are getting me out of my funk of this week of like the stress right now, so it feels really good. But tomorrow the stress is going to find me again, and I mean, it's just so much work, guys. This is such a bigger thing. I mean, the financial risk is huge, and it's just me. I mean, I have sponsors, but not really in the grand scheme of how this is, you know. That is very scary. We're not where I need to be yet for this weekend. Like there's so many things weighing on me. So like right now, I never want to do it again. But Sunday morning, I'm going to be ready to start planning next year. So as long as it's addicting, I'm probably going to be doing it. But I love doing the ring rentals, the cage rentals, because it just keeps me alive. You know, if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have met you guys and I wouldn't have been doing this. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like being in the ring, but I don't have to be. If I can contribute and be a help somewhere else, then great. That Adventureland day was so much fun. I'm going to miss it this year. Yeah, so it's on my birthday this year and I'm going to miss it. I am bummed, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, yeah, forever, as long as it's fun.
I love that we have a private chat, by the way. Yeah, right. I'll tell you what though, like it's sorry, that comment in our private chat totally threw me off of my question.
We're not going to read it to anybody because between all of us,
it is.
Screw you people.
I don't know if you saw that in the private chat there, Austin. But my question is, now that we're like in the week, we're getting closer there. What are you most excited about? Minus your match, obviously, we know you were excited to take part in that. But when you look at the show, the fanfare, everything involved, what is something you're looking super forward to Saturday?
You know, just happiness. Right? Like this is a big deal for us because it's a lot of happiness for so many people. I don't know the stats on it for this year yet, but a couple years ago we had people come from 27 states. There's been a guy that's traveled twice by train from New York for this show. So when people, you know, let's face it, times are tough. I mean, everybody has struggles, right? Like we got to go to work, we got to pay our bills, we got to do all that. So then to find $20 to come to the show, like that's a big deal too. And then if you want to meet everybody, like that's a big deal. And there's so many people that are doing that. And I really appreciate that. That allows me to keep my dream going. And hopefully we can have everybody's dreams come true, you know? So yeah, like I don't really get excited about any one thing. It's like the total picture. As a promoter. So I think the main event's going to be phenomenal. I'm so excited to see Frankie Kazarian again. I did a training seminar with Frankie Kazarian in 2005 in Des Moines. And when I was talking to him, he's like, God, I think that's the last time I was in Des Moines for an indie show. So, I mean, it's kind of neat to have him coming back and he's been phenomenal. Masha Slam. So last year we had Jordan Grace and like 3 weeks later, WWE signed her. We were one of her last shots. So that was cool. Masha has been phenomenal to work with. So the Godfather, I'm excited. He called me the other day and he said, how the hell do I pronounce this town? And he goes, I smoke a lot of weed. You need to tell me how to say this. And, you know, like I grew up loving the Godfather, right? Like, so to have him, and he's called me a few times. And when you see that name pop up, like that's fun. I can't wait for the music to hit at my show, you know? So just
you ain't
just
gonna
simple stuff.
That place is gonna blow up,
dude.
I
for
hope
real,
so.
For real, Austin. We were driving back from Waterloo, me and Tom and Devin from their show Saturday in Waterloo, and like I don't know, 30 minutes of silence, and then all of a sudden I just was like, "Huh." I'm gonna get to hear that while I'm at the ring, and I'm gonna get to like see someone that when I was a teenager I thought he was the coolest fucking thing, and as a child, Pop Shango scared the living shit out of me. And I'm like, this is wild. I'm going to be a part of this show that this guy is at, and yeah, it was a crazy surreal moment for me. Which, again, thank you to you for bringing me into this. Like I had said before, you hopped on with the champs there. This is a bit of a changing of the guard, bit of a new era in CEW as we march forward right now, and I'm very, very thankful to be a part of that.
Yeah, Whitney, I'm sad that you're not going to join us on Saturday.
I'm literally half tempted to drive to Iowa.
You really should.
Dude,
I know you know how to get to Des Moines. I saw you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Do you want to go to Iowa on Saturday? Yeah.
Lane's what up, Lane?
On Sunday, but like I can guarantee a fun time.
It's my favorite thing about him. He's just like, fuck it, whatever. We haven't been home for 4 months.
Lane's like, let's go see the boys.
Yeah.
You're gonna tease
I'm
me.
chopped liver.
Yeah.
You're gonna tease me for this. My wife and I were having breakfast on Sunday, and she says, "Hey, Nickelback's playing at the Field of Dreams tonight." And I'm like, "We should go." She goes, "All right, let's go." And we did. And I love that spontaneity.
Was
of just
it
being
so
able to
great?
go. There were 35,000 people there. We were up close.
Love Nickelback. No one.
I had fun. I wish we didn't have to drive home, but I love festival shows. It was such a great festival. So, and the Field of Dreams isn't that far away. Yeah, no. So, spontaneity is a great thing.
Is this one closer to me or further away?
It's much closer.
Oh, it's way
much closer. Like how much closer?
Well, it's
like
a 4-hour drive from Rochester. So
look how
it's about Iowa. 2 hours to go. 2 hours further to go from Des Moines to Ottumwa.
Where is it?
Ottumwa.
It's in the scroll at the bottom of the screen here.
I got Ottumwa was fine. It was
oh wait, here it is.
So when we were in Oskaloosa, because for some reason
it's 4 hours instead of 5. You guys are assholes.
No, I said it's 4 hours from Rochester. I didn't know how far it was from you. I mean, it's definitely closer than Des Moines.
Oh, well, at least we know that's halfway point from me to you. Yeah, I mean, what is the crash down? I mean, like you said, you get kind of sad about it, but like, do you?
Lane said he's in if we can get a tea time at 8:00.
Oh my goodness!
Tea time on Sunday. I can't. Sorry, bud. I gotta get back. I gotta work. Actually, I gotta work an event on Sunday too. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have to work this weekend, dude. Yeah, that's right. Anyways,
who's staying in town? Who's staying in town?
We're staying
overnight, but we're
staying overnight up. We just gotta leave in the morning.
I gotta get back up to the cities by 2:00. That's about it.
We can drive there Saturday, watch the show, drive as far back as we can towards home.
As we listen to this couple planning out their weekend possibly. Austin, I gotta ask too. So Ace here went from ring crew last year to your ring announcer to now all of a sudden you're commissioner. Are you on crack? What is happening with your promotion? Where this guy goes from almost janitorial work to second in command?
Literally, as we go into the Delta show, and
a better choice, and I don't like that guy.
And I announced this. I got nothing but congratulations from these guys. All of a sudden now, Bridge City Slam Week, and the champions are mad at me in the tag match. Now these freaking yahoos are. Anyways,
that's because I got the guy. I got the guy really in charge who can give me the answers. I mean, I'm not thinking you're on crack, Austin. I'm thinking somebody else is on crack that may be influencing you. That's all I'm saying.
It's kind of like the Field of Dreams, I guess. If you build it, they will come. And so here we are. Sometimes the cookies crumble. And man, we had the best ring announcer for so many years. Jeff Alexander, man, he was with us for so long. I love him. I miss him. He was great. He had some life changes, got a new job, wasn't available. And, again, so we talk about like doing ring rentals and stuff. Yeah. I met Big Ace, met you guys, and Big Ace is coming down, and it just felt right. So like, I'm happy. You guys need to come down all the time, and you're going to be like, you're going to be in a match with me. You're going to be my tag team partner in a few shows. Like it'll just be crazy.
Yeah, Whitney's already got like 2 job offers from 2 different teams now.
Yeah, she's gonna
be. So like, if we just show up, that's fine.
There you go.
I could just walk in. It's fine.
Hey,
I just
and
How about
by
those
the way,
guys?
how sweet is this podcast thing going? Like, man, Big
We
Ace, are
haven't
you
even
rocking
mentioned
that
it
or
yet.
what? You've got so many things going for Saturday, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Like, so we did what we did at Convergence. We did that. CZ from Card Summer Chain, he did a lot of the planning for that, but that was more of just a little a stream out and whatever. We're doing a show. We're doing a live show for the Fan Fest audience. They got to wait in line. They're meeting people, or while they're in between meet and greets and taking a break, because Fan Fest it's a few hours. It's a long time in there of hanging out. And why not do a live show? Bring some of the talent they're going to see, preview the card they're about to see, and have some fun. And we like you said, Austin, doing different things in the world of pro wrestling, you meet different people. And we've been lucky enough. Zach from Shotgun, been a homie since day one with myself. And he's been, welcome to this show, open arms, as I've been with Shotgun. CZ and Nick from Card Subject Exchange. That's a cool new change. We just met those guys in the last year, and they have become quick, fast friends. Love those guys. And in the world of, I made a comment to Zach today, because we know Zach had a show tonight too. And it was all in fun, but that's the thing. Like, there's we love our friends who do what we do, and we want to support each other in the ways that we can. And there's never ever bad blood just because we all do podcasts. Instead, it's how can we do this together and make it even bigger? Unless you're an asshole like Tom. And we've figured
there's
that
only
out.
bad blood because these guys don't understand hashtag 2 Count Tuesdays. Okay,
Yeah,
all right, take us, CZ, Nick, get it together. All right,
but yeah, this podcast is gonna be. We got a lot going down. This Fan Fest is jam packed, Austin. You've got so many cool things going on. You got Steve Shetler Media is going to be doing a little live thing out there during Fan Fest. We got a guest again, the pod collide again with the big three here. And that's just some live entertainment. That's not even talking about everyone that's going to be there doing the meet and greets, all the tables of merchandise and collectibles and figures and just wrestling fans, right? Yeah. That's also another big thing, is it's a chance for wrestling fans to come together and hang out and talk to like-minded people and meet some of the people they love watching and share stories. And then after FanFest, they all get to take part and share in CW's biggest show of the year, which is always memory making. I mean, we haven't stopped talking about it since last year, hence why there's jumpsuits now made for the ring crew. You know what I mean? Like we've been pumped for the, and again, it's a super big honor to be invited last year to take part as just a podcast, to be able to be a part of the Fan Fest this year as a podcast, and then, you know, again, if we were going to be ring crew, to be a part of that. Fortunately for me, things changed a little bit, like Tom said, and I have a little bit bigger role, and I get to be a bigger part of this show. And man, I couldn't tell you, that means the world to me. This is one of the biggest shows in my career that we're heading into Saturday night. Easy.
You,
and that's a big thank you to you.
I don't know if you know, but there's a guy in Wisconsin that runs shows by the name of Dave Hero. And many years ago, like 20 years ago, Dave and I became friends. And Dave hooked me up with like Scotty Too Hottie for the first time. So like I booked Scotty, I booked Al, and I started working and just admiring Dave and what he does. So he does a show called Blizzard Brawl the first Saturday in December every year. And I just always admired that, and I always wanted to do that. And Dave has been good to me. I've met so many great people in wrestling too, you know. And I tried. The week after Blizzard Brawl in 2010, I tried a show. And we had a huge snowstorm in Iowa, and it tanked, and it went so bad. And so I just didn't have it in me, you know, like I tell you about like coming down and like losing the money and like just like the heartbreak of like, you think this moment's going to be so great, and then it's just a drizzling shits. And so, yeah, you know, you step away, you come back, and I'm just so happy to see different things, you know, like you go to Blizzard Brawl and there's vendors and there's celebrities and there's meet and greets and there's just special things. And that's what we're trying to recreate with Bridge City Slam every year. And last year we had 12 celebrities on the show. It was just a crazy year. And I think it's hard to live by the motto of like, hey, we're going to top it next year. We're going to top it. Like, no, I want to be around forever. And it's really hard to constantly top things. Plus, like the economy changes. There's so many things that just are like up and down and all around. Like, it is tough because you want people to be happy, but you also want to be able to make money and keep things affordable. And I guess the thing that I learned last year, um, like Dave at Blizzard Brawl will have 30 or 40 celebrities, and that's like super awesome. So we had 12 last year, and the problem was the fans were really excited, but they couldn't afford to meet everybody. And like the purpose of this is for you to be able to get a picture with somebody that you idolized or liked or hated even. And last year people weren't able to. Like they gave us all of their money. They had no more, but then they weren't able to meet Scott Steiner or they weren't able to meet the Boogeyman. And so like that really, to me, it resonated like, okay, maybe last year we were a little bit too big and we need to scale back, not because last year wasn't successful, it was, but I just want to see everybody's Facebook timeline flooded with pictures of meeting everybody and nobody saying, oh, I couldn't afford to see everybody, So we try to keep it affordable. We've got a free meet and greet with Jacqueline this year, thanks to Home Plate Sports Cards. If you've got a front row seat, you're going to meet Jacqueline for free. Like, that's pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
We've got a sponsor from Zach's Flooring in Atumwa. They've been with us for 7 years. I met this guy at a Hy-Vee like dinner place, right? Like Hy-Vee food court. And we started talking wrestling and he sponsored our first show. Now he's been with us for 7 years. He's bringing in Christy Hemme this year. And it's just wild how like wrestling does that, So yeah, Atumwa is not nearly as big as Waukesha, not nearly as big as the Milwaukee metro area, and some of these, and I guess I kind of take pride in being able to do this in small towns too, because like my people, I'm from a small town, like if you hang a poster in my grocery store, everybody will see it because that is their grocery store. Iowa City's 45 minutes away, right? So like we do this thing where we hang posters and call it Poster Palooza. Like nobody hangs posters anymore. It's so archaic. But when you go into those small towns, you hang a poster in the meat locker, everybody sees it. You hang a poster at the car wash, everybody sees it because there's only a dozen places to see things. And they're like forgotten towns, So I don't even know how you would tackle something like Des Moines or a bigger city. I'm just used to like the rural areas, but that
you find those quick stars, baby. That's what you gotta do. You gotta find those quick stars. That bulletin board between the restrooms, that's money, dude.
I went to a Quick Start for the first time last weekend, and it was very nice. Like, I felt like, dude, they had like 24/7 food. Like, I couldn't believe it. And now we have one in this small town getting built right like 20 minutes from us. And so I know I feel a little spoiled. Casey's is going to wonder why I'm not using my reward points anymore, I guess. But
dude, I'll tell you, that Quick Start rewards card's been a lifesaver going to Iowa.
Getting those egg rolls from over there at Quick Start, baby.
Deal discounts, baby.
Well, dude, in all seriousness, we have fun, we joke, we tease, whatever. But thanks, guys, and Whitney, for taking the time with us because we are all trying really hard to make moments for people, and it's time that you're taken away from your spouses and from your life or from your job. So, my son wants to come downstairs and play Fortnite, and I told him he can't right now. So,
dang.
Yeah, he's probably getting. I don't even know what time it is. He's probably getting to stay up late right now so he can play some Fortnite with Dad. But thank you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm looking forward to a good time Saturday.
Hell yeah! Like I said, we've made some really cool friendships and connections over the years. It's funny, the wrestling world is so just connected. You mentioned Dave Hero. We know that Whitney is also friends with Dave Hero and has been involved at shows over there. So it's just a small world, but it's a small world, even smaller world in pro wrestling. But no, man, thank you, Austin. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. We cannot wait for the podcast stuff and can't wait for the show Saturday. Just thank you, dude. Thank you for being you are definitely someone, when you talk about the friends you make in pro wrestling, that we're all very lucky that we've made friends with you. We've spent a lot of good times together, and I'm sure there's plenty more coming our way, Mr. Bayliss. So yeah, no, man, it's been a great ride. I can't wait to see where the rest of this goes. we're gonna all have a blast Saturday night. I promise you that.
And Whitney, you're coming now?
I told him we've got to stay home one week, and we do not stay home. But he's like, we can go. It's only 4 hours. If you want to go, we can go. I'm like, maybe.
Isn't that a real thing? Like you want to go, but then you're like, I want to stay home too.
I'm so burnt out, but then like I get FOMO so bad.
Yeah,
she's gonna have such bad FOMO if she didn't go. Like next Tuesday, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't do the podcast." She's dead again. Like because she doesn't hear from us.
Yeah, I need like a 4-day of like recoup, recover, get my shit together. But I mean, if Lane says we can go, I don't know.
I mean, everyone should go. Bridge City Slam 7.
He's awful nice to you.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Well, and also, if people are wondering, by the way, too, it's like, something to buy there at the show for autographs. By the way, Austin has the hookup for these ring pads, by the way. So, obviously at Convergence, if it wasn't there, I had one of the ring pads from the very first Madhouse show. And Austin has come up with these ones this year. And I mean, beautiful quality, first of all. They're going to be nice and flat for everybody to get signatures. Like, look at how much space you have for everybody that you want to get signatures from. I mean, you got Mason Greyskull on there too. Some people might say that maybe a smaller area is justified. I'd say bigger area, but Godfather, Jack Lamore, Frank Kazarian, Chris Yami, you can buy these at the show and get everybody's signatures. They're all going to be there. Everybody you see on that ring pad will be there ready for signatures. So again, such a cool idea. I love the idea of just having those ring pads available for people to purchase, get some signatures on them, bring them home. And it's a great piece to just hang up on the wall. It's super easy to hang on the wall.
There are people that collect them every year. Sometimes they get them signed, sometimes they don't. But like the neat thing for me is someday we'll just like remember these as memories, and you can see that, be like, oh, hey, there I am, there at that show. And I like it this year because it's got everybody on the roster on it. So like to me, that's pretty neat. A lot of times it's just like the biggest stars, or maybe we kind of try new things. One year we had the matches listed on the back, and then another year we had like they were reversible. But yeah, I think it's a team effort, and so to see the whole team that's in the ring on this turnbuckle pad this year is pretty sweet.
Is that turnbuckle pad the most popular merch item?
It just depends. So this year I've got 12 of them. It kind of goes up and down, to be honest with you. So they're $50 a piece, and sometimes we have a demand for 50 of them, or people act like they're into it, and we'll make 50 of them or a whole bunch of them, and then we'll have 20 left over. So this year I'm like, hey, we're gonna do 12. We're gonna just be happy selling out and call it good. So, and I think we're pretty close to that already. But yeah, I think they are neat. That actually started out of COVID, when like the world shut down, and I was making turnbuckle pads for people and myself, and then COVID happened, and I started marketing the turnbuckle pads for like live signings. You remember they did all these virtual signings, and everything became very virtual. Oh, tornado!
Is that your life leader, JR?
Who's that?
JR's nice. Damn, Whitney.
God, I don't know. It just came out. I'm so sorry.
Pretty fucking harsh.
My goodness, that was a well-timed fucking roast right there.
Oh my god, love you, Clint.
Thank you, Clint, man. Can't wait till Saturday.
All right, awesome. I don't want to keep you any longer. Little guy needs to play some Fortnite for bed.
We got to play some Fortnite.
That is very crucial.
I shall love you guys. This is good.
Yeah, we'll see you Saturday. I'm sure I'm going to talk to you well before Saturday, plenty more. But dude, I can't wait. It's gonna be a hell of a day.
Someone will be blowing you up on Thursday, I'm sure.
Perfect. Just text me or call me. Don't the social media stuff. I'm not paying much attention to it anymore. So, yeah, if you need me, call me, text me.
All right, brother. Well, awesome. Bayliss, everybody. Breach City Slam. It's this Saturday night. Get your tickets. Ottumwa, Iowa. Oh, I got wrong graphic. It's at the Bridgeview Center. Ticketmaster has those tickets. Get them. Don't miss out. Here's some of the big names that are going to be there. And again, just a stacked card with some of the best talent in the Midwest you're going to see. So you'd be a fool to miss out on this show. I don't know any other way to say it. So thank you again to Austin Bayliss. Thank you to the tag team champions, Mason Greyskull and Donnie Peppercricket. They got those guys putting those titles on the line Saturday night. And thank you to the MILFs. It was very interesting to getting to know those guys a little bit better. It's been a great night, guys. We shall see you at Bridge City View for the big live podcast Collide. And then we'll be back here next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.